City, Portland, Oregon, the site for the Thunder, the 3-and-D specialist Lou Dort. They'll need his intensity tonight as they fill up the Moda Center. Thunder, Blazers, coming up next. Hi, and thanks for joining us on 2K Sports NBA action. It's coming up. Brian Anderson with you. Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill joining us tonight, along with the fourth member of our team, Allie LaForce. Let's see some of the numbers here for Jalen Williams.
And over the last 5 games, his field goal percentage has increased. And you can make a case his confidence as well because of this.
Here are the starters for Oklahoma City. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. And for the Trailblazers, Grant is the 3 with Kamara in the front court as well. Damian Lillard out there with Drew Holiday. And it's Klingon in at the center position. When it comes to this time of the season, Grant, what are teams most focused on?
Well, B.A., it's getting the defense in order. That's a priority. An offensive system can take some time to perfect, but a team has to sort out its defensive identity early.
Here's Lillard. Back to Kamara. Pass to Grant. Portland moving it around. Shot clock at 6. The shot by Holiday, no good. Dort with it, guarded now by Holiday. From deep, Gilgeous-Alexander. And the three-pointer goes.
Coach likes that look. And Gilgeous-Alexander from the corner.
Lillard against SGA. Pass to Klingon. Back to Lillard. Lots of room. And it's good. Off the back rim and in.
Well, just one more example of his offensive arsenal. So tough to stop.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
Now you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren. It's stolen by SGA. And up the court come the Thunder on the break. Williams from long range. Portland with a rebound. Their last meeting was in Oklahoma City, where they were unable to fight off the Thunder.
This time around, they're looking for better execution offensively. They have to avoid mistakes.
Well, so many of their problems stem from turnovers. They simply could not take care of the ball, and it cost them in that matchup.
He's turned it over twice pretty quickly. Time to refocus.
Oklahoma City has gone 1 of 2 from three-point land so far. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Fades away. And Gilgeous-Alexander missing.
Taking what the defense gives you, exactly the shot you want, just doesn't go in.
Kamara, that's good.
Making a statement here early, going right to the rack. I love it.
And this is why you get the ball into his hands. Let him establish the pace and rhythm of the game.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I briefly spoke with Chauncey Billups. We talked about the challenges the defense faces when dealing with Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He said once Shai gets under the arc, it's impossible to prevent a shot. He's too shifty. So we need to be ready to help off on the wings early and try and bump him out to the perimeter. Not easy to control the movements of Shai. Brian, back over to you.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. And the Thunder were already a tough defensive unit, Doris. Went out and got more stoppers last season in Isaiah Hartenstein and Alex Caruso.
It is a prerequisite for Mark Daigneault that you be able to guard your backside off on the defensive end. They lean into their strengths. They were the best of the West in 2024, and then you go out and get better. That front office is first level good. So good.
Buries it down low. Dort's got his second basket on the night.
Their offense looking like a well-oiled machine.
Blazers trail by 6. First quarter of play, and just over 3.5 minutes in. Here's Lillard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Hartenstein. Into the lane. Oh, a dunk and a foul! A powerhouse move! He's got a chance for one more at the line. It goes on Jeremy Grant. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight. Misses for Hartenstein. Some nice signs of progress for the Blazers last season.
And from that, renewed contracts for head coach Chauncey Billups and the front office. This is a young team that competes and shows a bright future.
Now here's Williams. Klingen's shot is off. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. 23 points for him last game against Phoenix.
Boy, and defensively, he had them off balance. He was able to come away with 4 steals.
Here's Grant. Oh, Grant throws it down.
To me, this is where Jeremy Grant can really flourish. In transition, in the open floor, use that speed, sir.
Thunder leading by 6. Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Outside, Williams. Holmgren, left side. Fires the 3. Holiday grabs the miss. And so Holiday will bring it up for the Trailblazers. To the middle. Klingen. Rejected by Holmgren.
You have to be careful if Chet Holmgren's around defensively. This guy, such a good shot blocker.
Here's Hartenstein. And Hartenstein slams it in.
Woo! Defensively, you can't afford to let him get to the rim that easily.
Well, that might be why their deficit is what it is right now.
I tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Blazers trail by 8. Outside Kamara.
Hey, yo, right here.
Back to Grant. Three-pointer. Again, the miss by Portland.
And he almost made them regret defending him so loosely.
Fires from 14. And the jumper is on the mark.
And what's working here? Each guy is willing to make the next pass.
For Portland, they've gone only 3 for 9 from the floor. Lillard passes to Grant. And stolen by Williams. Down low. Here's Holmgren. And that comes off the assist by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Their offense is really humming right now, and it's because of the beautiful ball distribution.
Portland has gone 0 for 3 from downtown. Lillard deciding where to go with it. Pass to Klingen. And stolen by Hartenstein. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Poke loose. And that's out of bounds. Oklahoma City will keep it. All right, quickly here, let's look at the teams that lead the league in field goal percentage. The Thunder in second.
The basketball IQ this team possesses is special. They don't rush anything on the offensive end. They take their time and stay patient trying to find the best shot possible.
Outside, SGA. The fader.
That miss aside, they're off to a strong start at the offensive end.
Oh, they get a hand on it. And stolen by Williams. SGA passes to Hartenstein. Parked it down low that time. Got hit with the 3-second call. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Thunder, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable. And, of course, Portland, now 5.5 games back.
Looking at Oklahoma City, I think we all knew they were going to be a dangerous team, but to their credit, they have lived up to those expectations. They're just not a team you want to face right now.
Yeah, and there really hasn't been any feeling out process for them at the start of the season. They were in peak form immediately.
Well, Doris, when you analyze the skill set of Drew Holiday, what do you think he brings to this team?
I mean, it's hard to capture in one particular skill, PA. We know that Drew Holiday is elite and versatile on the defensive end. You can put him from positions 1 through 5, and he can guard that. On the offensive end, teams are going to give him shots, and his ability to stand in and calmly make those shots is invaluable.
First free throw is good. And the stats for Drew Holiday only tell half the story, Doris.
Yeah, they may not even tell half the story. Drew Holiday is one of the most unique and gifted defensive players we've ever seen. Make him check 1 through 5, he can do all that. Change the game with his defensive ability, he can do that. This guy is special. Boy, when you watch this guy shoot free throws, you can see very repeatable motion, and that is what leads to this kind of consistency.
And they get it back. Wallace outside. SGA against Lillard. Shot clock at 5. Caruso. Pass to Gilgeous-Alexander. Wallace outside. Pass to SGA. Takes the 3. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got rebound number 5 here tonight.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
And stolen by Hartenstein. And here's Caruso outside. He can't hit that time. Blazers trail by 10. Pass to Kamara. Here's Grant from deep. No luck on that one. Good work defensively by Caruso. And that's a foul called on Donovan Klingon. That's his first foul. So for the Blazers, Denny Avdius checked in for Kamara, and Shaden Sharp subbed in for Drew Holiday. Hartenstein finds Caruso, and he banks in the layup.
Soft defense. I mean, they've given up 10 of the last 12 points inside.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Trailblazers. Down by 12. Grant outside. Klingon with a screen. The 3 ball. And it's Grant with a 3. Grant's got 5.
Yeah, nice control and poise under pressure from Grant.
Caruso, pass to Hartenstein. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Wallace outside. 6 to shoot. Hartenstein a screen. Pass to Williams. That one's good. And so Gilgeous-Alexander with the assist. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 assists now tonight. And so here's Portland. A 12-point game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. Scoot Henderson's checked in for Grant. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Joe comes in for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Portland has gone 1 for 5 from three-point range. A cold start. And there's the foul. It's on Cason Wallace. That's foul number 2 for him.
You know, the question is, do you leave him in? A third foul this early could spell trouble.
Pass to Klingon. Inside. And stolen by Williams.
And this first half has been full of reckless ball handling. So many turnovers.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats for the Thunder?
I must say their defensive intensity has been impressive so far, really making it hard for the offense to hold on to the ball.
Another big component of their early game tonight has been points off turnovers. Great job converting on those chances.
Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And how about the Thunder? Doris, last season, bringing home the first major professional sports title in the state of Oklahoma.
And what a fan base they have celebrating this historic achievement. And you think about the way this roster was built, through smart draft choices, through player development, and through a young, brilliant basketball coach. This team remains young, they're united, they're together, and it could be the first of many.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot. Oklahoma City is not the biggest town, but Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said, quote, "Me personally, the market doesn't matter. I love the people in the organization and the people around me. And those are the things that matter. I go to work every single day with a smile on my face." Back to you, BA.
A great organization. All right, Allie, appreciate the report.
Just a highly effective free throw shooter. You cannot afford to give Lillard too many looks from the charity stripe.
Portland shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game. Free throw good, Lillard.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Williams is checked in for Williams. And both free throws good for Lillard. And there's 1:38 left to play in the first quarter. Holmgren outside. Perfect night so far, 2 for 2.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Here's Sharp. Following the bucket by Oklahoma City. For 3, here's Lillard. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got 5 rebounds in the game.
Boy, still trying to get comfortable out there right now.
Wallace misses.
With that much room around him, it's hard to imagine he could have gotten a better shot.
And Henderson with the basket on the assist by Lillard.
And athleticism on display there by Henderson. Just an acrobatic move to finish the play.
55 seconds left to play in the first. Joe, the pass to Wallace. Williams, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Holmgren. Back to Wallace. Clock at 4. Offline with a 3. Blazers trail by 10. With the floater. And it's laid in by Henderson.
Yeah, how about the touch from Henderson? Sinking that floater with confidence.
And Holmgren's got the ball here for the Thunder. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Just 5 on the clock. Banked it in off the glass. Holmgren's got 6.
What a way to begin this game. Dominating at both ends of the floor.
And give them credit for approaching this game with the right energy and intensity. This team has attacked every chance they've gotten.
And so it's the Oklahoma City Thunder, ending the quarter up 10. They've kept their concentration on limiting Damian Lillard, and it's been working. More NBA on 2K Sports right after this. And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And from what we've seen from Oklahoma City, what's your take so far?
Well, they clearly came into this game focused on sharing the ball.
When you keep everyone involved at the offensive end, it keeps everyone engaged in other areas as well.
Oklahoma City leading by 10. It's Scoot and Sharp in at the 1 and the 2. Matisse Thybulle out there with Abdia. And it's Williams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the group in the game for the Trailblazers. Wallace, the pass to Joe. Fires from deep. Williams grabs the board. Sharp goes in, and he jams it home with authority.
The burst. Man, Sharp can go from 0 to 100 in the blink of an eye.
Here's Wallace. He's scoreless. Pass to Holmgren. Caruso outside. Now Joe. There's the triple. Knocks down the triple. Joe's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
Isaiah Joe, so pure on the corner 3.
And we're now about a minute into this second quarter of play. Henderson outside. Jacks up a 3. Pure from 3-point range.
And their offense seems to be coming around. Now they're shooting upwards of 50% from the field.
And let's toss it over to the sideline for a report on Jeremy Grant. Allie, what have you heard?
Guys, I had a moment to catch up with Portland's head athletic trainer. He let me know that it's a strained hip, which causes plenty of soreness and shooting pain in that area. And we know this type of injury can be a long road. However, the bright side at the moment is that they believe he may be able to play. Fingers crossed.
All right, Allie, thanks.
That's so true, but it is also what we expect to happen. It is part of every professional sports league. In the NBA, the schedule, obviously a grind. Injuries happen, but we hear this all the time. It's next man up. Somebody's injury could be an opportunity for somebody to get minutes and do something with those minutes.
He buries it from 3. Caruso's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
We know Caruso can be a threat from outside the arc. The defense has got to honor that shot.
Doris, Alex Caruso, known for his defensive presence.
I don't know which aspect of his game on that end of the floor to talk about. His ball pressure at the point of attack is elite, but you can also put him off the ball if you need to, and he can get into passing lanes and be disruptive. If you need him to guard up a position, he can do that as well. The versatility is probably the thing that makes him dominant.
And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for Portland. Kamara, he's checked in for Williams. Drew Holiday comes in for Thibault. And Lillard subbed in for Henderson. Dort, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. And we're just over 2.5 minutes into the second. Oklahoma City leading by 6. To the inside, Holmgren. And the big finish by Holmgren.
And before he even leaves the floor, Holmgren has the ball at rim level.
Portland has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Lillard outside. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. They've led by as many as 14. Their last game, a win against the Suns, looking to carry it into this one.
They were really able to exploit that defense. I mean, getting almost any shot they wanted. It was that easy.
Give them some credit. I'll tell you this. They caught an opponent on a very off night defensively, and you take advantage. Simple as that.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Lillard outside. Outside Kamara. Pass to Holiday. Outside Sharp. Clock at 6. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Wallace with it. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against Phoenix. Dort against Holiday. Outside Sharp. Dort with a steal. Caruso outside. The 3. Counted from distance. Caruso's got 10.
Wow, their opponent is doing a tremendous job spacing the floor.
Lillard outside. To the paint. Here's Kamara. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Well, most NBA teams run their offense through their star player. But Grant, that can leave a team vulnerable when that player has an off night.
You know, in a strange way, it's almost better if your star is out of the game. I know that sounds weird, but those complementary players get increased opportunities and are emboldened to do more.
And he makes a first. Doris, over the last few years, the NBA has done an outstanding job with replay, expanding its uses.
Well, you say outstanding job. For some, they would tell you that the replays and the reviews are taking far too long. For me, I have no problem with the time it takes because ultimately these are game-deciding, series-deciding, and often job-deciding outcomes. Let's get it right.
Here's Williams. From down in the low post, it goes. Williams has got his third bucket of the night.
And he is stronger than he looks, trust me. I mean, Williams has the bulk to win those tough battles inside.
Blazers trail by 14. Lillard outside. Pass to Kamara. Back to Lillard. 5 on the clock. Trailblazers got to hurry. Got to get up a shot. Drains the triple. He's got 5.
What a smooth-looking opportunity. Holiday in rhythm right there.
Wallace, the pass to Holmgren. Caruso, a screen on Avdia. Back to Wallace. Oklahoma City needs to get off a shot. Williams misses.
Boy, normally he makes that. Defense gets lucky there.
And the foul on Alex Caruso. That's his first foul of the game. And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy.
It's simple. Turnovers mean you lose shot opportunities, and your opponent can get easy hoops.
Klingon, he's checked in for Portland. And Oklahoma City with a change here too. Gilgeous-Alexander's checked in. Off the inbound pass. Dort grabs the miss. Oklahoma City leading by 11. Here's Caruso, and the bucket is good. Caruso's got 12 points in the game.
Well, guys love to score, but the differentiator is, can you do it at an efficient clip? And right now, that's what's happening.
And so it's Lillard who brings up the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. When this game is done, they'll be off to Toronto, taking on the Raptors. That'll be the first of a 5-game tour around the league. Oklahoma City has gone 7 for 17 from three-point range so far in this matchup. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Holmgren. Off target with the 3. The Trailblazers have gotten 6 of 9 attempts to go in the second. Looking good. The shot by Holiday, no good. For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to go here in the second. Lets it fly. And Dort with the bucket on the assist from Gilgeous-Alexander. Dort's got 5 points now in the quarter. Blazers trail by 13. Lillard right side. Avdia from outside. 2 shots, 2 makes. Off to a good start.
Well, just ready to shoot as soon as the ball touches his hands. That is Denny Avdia. This guy has an instinct to score it.
Williams in the post, defended by Avdia. Holmgren got the loose ball, but that'll be a backcourt violation. And here's what the schedule for the Oklahoma City Thunder looks like. On Tuesday, they'll go up against Stephen Curry and the Golden State Warriors. And then Friday, they'll face off against Anthony Davis and the Dallas Mavericks.
The road is never the highlight of your schedule for any team. But for these guys, it is a chance to go out there, test themselves, and see how well they gel outside of home court. It could be a very valuable experience.
And there's a whistle. That'll belong to Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. That's his first foul. Williams is checked in for Oklahoma City. Here's Avdia. Oh, he gets it to fall, and that makes it just a single-digit deficit. 8 points for Denny Avdia.
He came up dry offensively in the first, but looks like he's ready to turn it around.
Oklahoma City leading by 8. Williams looking around. Outside Joe. Back to Williams. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
Pass to Klingon. Now here's Holiday. 5 points in the game. Out to the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Lillard can't get it to go. The Thunder have gotten 8 of 14 shots to drop so far in the second. Now here's Williams. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
Boy, the team doing pretty well despite his offensive struggles right now.
Now Klingon. For 3, here's Lillard. Williams grabs the board.
Boy, this has not been his night. The effort's certainly there, but he looks disjointed.
And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Holiday.
Just a millisecond late. So close to coming up with a steal there.
Absolutely appreciate the effort, though. He really went after it. So close.
Portland making a switch here. Grant's checked in. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Jang, he's checked in for Williams. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander taking it inside. SGA.
Oh, my goodness. How good was that move by Shea? Creating a bucket. Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Blazers trail by 10. And here's Holiday. Right now contributing around 10.5 points a game. Pass to Klingon. And here's Grant. The 3. Hits a three-pointer. Grant's got his 3rd basket on the night right there.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
Fantastic ball movement for them tonight.
And things are definitely working offensively. A balanced attack is just so much harder to defend.
Nice move. It's rebounded by Grant. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Lou Dort picks one up.
Yeah, inside Lillard is just so scrappy, turning aggressive defense into a foul while shooting.
On the night, he's 2 for 2 at the stripe. The first free throw is good.
This is how you stay in the game. They're doing a beautiful job from the line, 100% this quarter.
So for Oklahoma City, Hartenstein, he's checked in for Jang, and it's Holmgren in for Joe. And both free throws good for Lillard. And SGA has got the ball here for the Thunder. They've led by as many as 14. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Thanks a lot, Brian. Jalen Williams has become an all-star and a key player for the Thunder. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander said he allows us to really do anything out there because he's so versatile. He's been special for us and is a big reason why we are where we are. He just does whatever it takes to win. PA, back to you.
He's a big factor. Allie, we appreciate the report. Lillard, a screen on Williams. And here's Grant from the arc to the inside. And stolen by Holmgren. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. They grab their own miss. Here's Williams. It's deflected. Out of bounds. It'll be Portland's ball. And the level of activity these guys bring to defense is special. Here are the league's leaders in steals. The 4th spot held by Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
And he's such a plus defensively for his team. Those steal numbers scare opponents and lead to fast break buckets.
Blazers trail by 7. And looking at Jalen Williams, is there a part of his game you like best, Grant?
You know, it's tough to pick just one, B.A. He's such an all-around player. He can guard point guards, post players, you name it, and can score from anywhere on the court.
1:24 left to play in the second quarter. Williams' shot is good.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
1:14 left in the first half. Now Holiday. He's got 5. Pass to Lillard. Shoots over SGA. Oh, Lillard in traffic. Just so good.
Inside, Lillard can deliver. He's a skilled finisher.
And it's Holmgren missing. Portland has gone 6 of 14 from the perimeter tonight. Lillard outside. Back to Grant. And stolen by Williams. 8-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And this is his first trip to the line tonight. Holmgren, no good on the free throw.
Yeah, many believe Holmgren must add muscle over time to his wiry frame. We'll see if he focuses on doing just that.
Here's Lillard. 26 points for him last game against San Antonio. 4 on the clock. They get it back. Klingon misses the baby hook. And so we've reached the end of the first half of play. It's the Thunder, up by 10. Well, now a minute to check in with Allie LaForce. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Coach Dagnall, pretty good play from this team in the first half. What'd you like best?
Yeah, I think we've done a good job defensively. That's gotten us out on the break. We're sharing the ball. We're shooting with confidence. Taking a possession at a time. That's who we are.
Confidence is king.
Thanks very much, Allie. We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball.
Welcome, everybody. The story at the half could be summed up as a dominating performance for the Oklahoma City Thunder.
They're moving at a high speed. When they get in space, they really push the pace. Makes them hard to keep up with.
Yeah, several times the defense couldn't get back. That created all sorts of mismatches.
And now let's take a moment to see how the West stacks up here in this early part of the season.
And taking a look at Oklahoma City, it's still early, and we don't want to get ahead of ourselves, but right now, they are easily the best team in the league.
Well, we knew they'd be good, but we didn't know they'd be this good. And that'll do it for us. Thanks for stopping by. We'll head back down to Brian Anderson and crew for the start of the third quarter.
And we've got third quarter basketball here. 2 quarters in the books. You gotta like what Alex Caruso has done in this game.
You just love his patience offensively in the first half. Waited until he got the looks he wanted.
You know, as a coach, you can preach good shot selection, but it's up to the players to execute, and this guy has done just that.
On the court for the Thunder. 2 big bodies inside with Holmgren and Hartenstein in the middle. Gilgeous-Alexander runs the point with Dort at the 2. And it's Williams in at the 3. Blazers trail by 10. Here's Lillard. There's contact, but Lillard slips through. And for the Thunder, they're shooting it at 52%. SGA against Lillard. Pass to Williams. Hartenstein a screen. For 3. Williams, that's good. Williams has got 13.
They've been pretty lax with their perimeter defense, giving up a lot of three-pointers.
Now Klingon. He's guarded by Hartenstein. And stolen by Holmgren. Down low. It's good, and he drew contact on the shot, so he will go to the line. A three-point play opportunity. He's 0 for 1 at the line, missing on his first trip.
Sometimes in this league, you just have to be patient. Isaiah Hartenstein, a second-round pick, he has now become an invaluable asset to his team.
Got a piece of it. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the third quarter.
How about Jeremy Grant playing to his strength? Uses that athleticism to finish that one with authority.
Oklahoma City leading by 12. Dort outside. Nice ball movement by Oklahoma City. Holmgren, the pass to Dort. Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Strong finish by Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, you have got to be pleased with the start of this third quarter. 3 for 4 out of the gates. Just keep your rhythm now.
Grant with a screen on Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Lillard. Lays it up and banks it in. He's got 12.
Yeah, Lillard is relentless on offense tonight, getting bucket after bucket for his team.
Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. The three from Holmgren. Holiday grabs the miss. Blazers trail by 12. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Because of his frame, Drew Holiday can be a terror on the interior. Boy, you can't avoid the contact there.
This is his second trip to the free throw line in this one. That free throw misses.
What you love about Drew Holiday is this understated toughness. You know he's going to give you great effort and intensity nightly.
And he's good on the second. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for OKC. They've led by as many as 14. Dort outside. Fires the three. SGA knocks down a three.
Well, that's an opportunistic three-point shot from Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. He liked the look of it.
And so timeout called by Chauncey Billups here. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Blazers trail by 14. Lillard with the ball. 12 points for him. There's a screen by Kamara to the middle. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Now, Drew Holiday, an absolute technician in pick and roll action, makes the right read.
So it's the Thunder now. And following this one, they hit the road to challenge the Warriors at Chase Center in San Francisco. That'll wrap up this short two-game road trip. Good on the bucket.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Clock at 6. Here's Lillard, and here's Grant from the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Holmgren's got his 8th rebound here tonight. SGA passes to Williams. Back to SGA. Hartenstein. It's good on the putback.
Well, you see Hartenstein using both the size and the strength to his advantage. Nicely done.
Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Pass to Kamara. Holiday from long range. That shot is off. Good work defensively by Dort. Holmgren outside. SGA against Lillard. SGA passes to Williams. Shoots over Klingon. And he's off from 17. Blazers trail by 16. Lillard finds Holiday. Takes a three. Sinks it from distance. Holiday's got 9 points.
Yeah, by most standards, Drew Holiday is very selective with his three-point shooting, but boy, he can knock it down.
Pulls up, high post, and off the left side of the rim, it swirls in for him. 12 points for him.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Thunder leading by 13. Outside, Williams. Pass to Hartenstein. Now here's Dort. He's covered by Holiday. Here's Hartenstein. No good from outside. For Portland, they've gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Kamara, that's good.
No need to risk a shot from range when you can take it inside.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 7 of 12 shots to drop in the third. Lillard against SGA. Inside. Here's Klingon. Yes! Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 6 assists now in the game. Oklahoma City has gone 2 for 5 from 3 since halftime. SGA passes to Dort. Back to Gilgeous-Alexander. Kicks it out to Holmgren. Launches a three. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. Holiday finds Lillard from behind the arc. Oklahoma City grabs a miss. Hartenstein's got 8 rebounds in the game. And there is the whistle. That goes on Damian Lillard. That'll be a second foul of the game. And the Blazers making a change here. Sharp's checked in. Wallace, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander on the wing. He's covered by Holiday. SGA passes to Holmgren. Holmgren puts it on the deck. Pass to Hartenstein. 5 to shoot. Outside Gilgeous-Alexander. To end the cold spell. And Klingon pulls it down. Klingon's got 14. Yep, 14 rebounds for him tonight. Doris from the 11th pick in 2018, the last year's league MVP. How did Shai Gilgeous-Alexander make that kind of leap?
Well, you don't get there without incredible work habits. Shai Gilgeous-Alexander puts time in the offseason to grow every single aspect of his game. There's also maturity he plays with beyond his years. You can't speed him up. He's a 3-level scorer, and he contributes to one of the most dangerous defenses in the league.
Boy, absolutely no rim protection, leading to a lot of easy buckets here.
SGA passes to Holmgren. Klingon with the block.
Wow, great size and better positioning made that block possible from Klingon.
Drops in the 3. 16 points for Jalen Williams.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
Grant outside. 3-pointer Sharp. And the rebound goes to the Thunder. At one point, they led by 16. Williams up top. He's covered by Holiday. To the paint. Grant with a steal. To the inside. And down it goes. Dunked it through off a beautiful setup.
And this guy has some bounce. Always fun seeing Sharp hammer it home.
And so it's Gilgeous-Alexander with it. He brings it up for Oklahoma City. They're leading by 8. Down low. That's good. That's now his 7th made field goal in 15 tries.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
On the wing, Grant. Outside, Holiday. Pass to Sharp. Fires for 3. He can't get that one to fall. Good D by Wallace. Thunder leading by 10. Williams from long range. And Clingan pulls it down. 1:52 left in the third quarter.
Oh, wow.
And down it goes. Jam that one home.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range 3 to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And so Mark Daigneault will call a timeout, and we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Williams is checked in for Clingan. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Henderson, he's checked in for Grant. And Lillard subbed in for Holiday. Then for Oklahoma City, Williams is checked in for Hartenstein. Caruso comes in for Williams. And Joe's subbed in for SGA. .136 left in the third quarter here. Caruso, the pass to Wallace. Here's Joe, defended by Henderson. Holmgren deciding where to go with it. Just 4 to shoot. And it's Denny Avdia with the foul. That's his first foul of the game. And we've got 1:18 left in the third. And it's Caruso penetrating. Avdia with a steal.
That was just incredible instincts defensively. He saw the ball coming back out and made the play. And his athleticism is big for Sharp in the post. And he can finish with either hand as well. So he'll get a lot of points down low there in his career.
Here's Wallace. Still no points. Holmgren outside. There's 49 seconds left in the third quarter of the game. Shot clock at 6. Puts one up from 19. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got 5 rebounds tonight. Now here's Lillard. He's got 14. Pass to Williams. Outside Sharp. Here's Avdia. There's the 3. Knocks it down from distance. Now just a 3-point Oklahoma City lead.
What you love about Denny Avdia, this guy can score in a multitude of ways.
Outside Joe. Lets the 3 fly. And that's not going to go. Misses at the buzzer. 3 quarters of play and a close one here. It's the Thunder. They lead by 3. After a quick break, we're coming right back with the start of the fourth quarter. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
He's always near the top of the list for this honor. I mean, passes like these are his specialty.
Well, this is why great point guard play is so critical in today's NBA, and you see it right there on display.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we'll start the fourth in what is still anybody's ball game. Sharp out there with Denny Avdia. Then there's Damian Lillard. Then there's Robert Williams. And it's Henderson in at the 2. That's the group on the floor for Portland. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair.
Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
And let's take a moment to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Oklahoma City.
What a performance for Beyond the Arc in this game. They stuck to their guns, and it's paid off all game.
I think another thing that's striking here tonight, the ball movement is incredible. Again and again, they're making smart passes to ready shooters.
The first one falls. Good on both. Thunder with a lead. Williams in the post. And here's Caruso outside. Rebound by the Trailblazers. Abdia's got 6 rebounds here tonight. Here's Lillard. Pass to Henderson. A chance there to take the lead, but a miss. Well, the defender's stopping the developing fast break. That looks like a transition take foul. And Oklahoma City shooting it well, almost 50% for the floor. Williams against Abdia. Pass to Caruso. To the middle. Wallace's shot is good. And the Thunder lead by 4.
This guy is a trusted playmaker. Alex Caruso understands how to read the floor.
Fourth quarter just getting started. 1 minute in the books. And here's Lillard. Outside, Williams. Now here's Sharp. Let's go with a 3. Dort grabs the miss. Pass to Wallace. From the arc. Nails it from beyond the arc. And it's a 7-point Oklahoma City lead.
So the D giving him a little bit of space beyond the three-point line, and that's all the room he needs.
Here's Lillard. And just about a minute and a half gone by in the fourth. Williams up top. Williams defending. Here's Sharp. Henderson outside. Just 5 to shoot. And they call an illegal screen here.
To their benefit, they've cut down on the miscues here in the second half. You can get away with one once in a while, but it looked like he wasn't completely set on that pick.
I don't think there's any question. There are so many rules that favor the offense these days. You've got to be able to equal things out when an illegal screen is set.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game. Two minutes gone by here in the fourth. Caruso, a screen on Lillard. Pass to Williams. 6 to shoot. And it's all from three-point range. Blazers trail by 7. Here's Sharp. And no good. Good work defensively by Caruso. Wallace with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Now Williams. No good on the 3. If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Lillard outside. Again, the miss by Portland.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
Right. He stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Here's Wallace. And another miss by Oklahoma City.
I'd say he has not been at his best, but they're winning, and that's all that matters.
Lillard passes to Abdia. Out of bounds. It'll be Oklahoma City's ball. Klingon, he's checked in for Williams. And also a switch here for Oklahoma City. Isaiah Hartenstein's checked in for Williams. And so it's Williams with it. He brings it up for OKC. A great fourth quarter. Just giving up 2 points. It's Dort on the wing. Defended by Henderson. And there's the screen. Back to Dort. And he converts the layup.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Blazers trail by 9. Lillard outside. Pass to Sharp. Inside. Here's Klingon. And he throws it down with one hand.
Yeah, be careful. Clinging can bring down the house.
For Oklahoma City, they've gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. To the paint. Here's Wallace. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed. Wallace has got 8 points here in the quarter.
I'll tell you, he comes out of the locker room, and all of a sudden, he's a different guy.
Sharp against Caruso. For 3, here's Lillard. 3 ball from Lillard.
Draining his first 3 of the game, no doubt hoping to build up a little momentum from outside.
Williams against Avdia. Williams' shot is good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Now Lillard. Pass to Klingon. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Back to Lillard. From deep three-point range. The Thunder with the rebound.
And even after airtight defense like that, you still just expect him to hit those kind of shots.
And Scoot Henderson picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul so far.
And that puts them just 1 foul from the bonus.
For the Trailblazers, Kamara, he's checked in for Avdia. Jeremy Grant comes in for Sharp. And Holiday subbed in for Henderson. Chet Holmgren, he's checked in for Oklahoma City. Gilgeous-Alexander comes in for Wallace. And Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has made the move from star to superstar, Grant.
Well, no question, B.A. He's been a superstar for quite a few seasons now, but he's not satisfied and just continues to elevate his game year after year.
That free throw good from Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander has become a walking bucket, folks. This is now an elite NBA scorer.
The Thunder making a switch here. Wallace is checked in. Lillard against SGA. To the inside. Klingon. And it's Holmgren with a rebound. Holmgren's got double-digit rebounds now in the game.
Boy, he's trying to give this team a spark, but the buckets simply will not go down.
Here's Wallace. Buries it from 3. Wallace has got 11 in the second half.
This guy has absolutely owned this quarter. This is how you lead by example.
Lillard with the ball. Now guarded by Holmgren.
Just keeping the game simple. Lillard's patience and acute understanding of pick and rolls comes in handy.
And it's Thunder's ball. They're on a 17-7 run. Holmgren with a screen on Lillard. Ooh, anticipated the pass. It's a turnover. On the break. Grant's shot is off. Thunder leading by 11. SGA on the move. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 4 points in the quarter.
That, folks, is about the speed of Shai Gilgeous-Alexander. Gets in there before the defense can react.
Gilgeous-Alexander against Lillard. Klingon with a screen. Down low. And stolen by Hartenstein. Pushing it up the floor. Here comes Oklahoma City. They get it again. And that one's good. Holmgren.
And this is what Coach wants to see from Holmgren. Outworking the defense to get a second chance look.
Pass to Klingon. Portland moving it around. Stolen by Caruso. And a fast break now for the Thunder. And slam dunk by Gilgeous-Alexander.
That's just perfect execution. Nice job hustling, and as a result, he gets rewarded with the bucket.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And here's Kamara. Three-pointer, Holiday. It's rebounded by Oklahoma City. Hartenstein's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. SGA looking around. Hartenstein. Shot's good. SGA making the play. Gilgeous-Alexander's got 8 assists here tonight. And it's Lillard with the ball for the Portland Trailblazers. Trailing by 19. Pass to Grant. Lillard against Gilgeous-Alexander. Out to Lillard. A shot to stop the run. Sinks the tray. Lillard's got 12 points here in the second half.
Finally starting to dial in from range. That's his second this half.
So it's Oklahoma City now. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. And Mark Daigneault has called a timeout. He wants their game plan to be crystal clear at this point. And one of our featured players tonight earns our Player of the Game award, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
You know what's interesting? It seems like he's hitting everything he's putting up there. I mean, he's caught fire and just has continued on with the attack. I mean, his ability to pick the D apart, wow. So impressive, so incredible.
You know, some guys aren't the same player on the road. Not this guy. He loves sticking it to an opposing crowd, and it only adds fuel to his fire. Portland on D. It's a 16-point game. Here's Hartenstein. Dort outside. The three is up. Portland grabs the miss. Klingen's got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Gilgeous-Alexander with a steal. Williams in the post. He's covered by Holiday. The three from Holmgren. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Here's Holiday. Klingen with the ball. Lillard fires! And the three misses. And Gilgeous-Alexander's got the ball here for the Thunder. Earlier in the game, they led by 19. Here's the pass to Williams. Hartenstein with a screen on Lillard. Gilgeous-Alexander into the lane. Off on the layup.
Boy, just tremendous effort on defense. That's a clear message from him. No easy buckets.
From downtown. Holmgren there for the rebound.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
When it comes to the scoring ability of Chet Holmgren, there's a lot to talk about, Doris.
Oh, come on, B.A. This guy is 7'1" and a sweet shooter from long range. He can put it on the deck and get to the mid-range. He can finish at the rim. Oh, my goodness, look out.
Holmgren outside. Here's SGA, and there's a foul. It'll go on to Monty Kamara. So that'll be a second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two.
What you love about Shai Gilgeous-Alexander is this young man's work ethic. He is a gym rat who's always looking for ways to improve.
Lillard passes to Holiday. Back to Lillard. Oh, it's stolen by Gilgeous-Alexander. Right side, Williams. He takes it in. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
Yeah, really a big-time finish by J-Dub, adjusting to the physical defense and still getting the bucket.
Well, talking about Jalen Williams, what excites you most about this kid, Doris?
Okay, I don't know where to begin, PA, because you are talking about a legitimate two-way force and a guy who has the potential to be a perennial all-star. He takes on a huge defensive assignment. He can sustain an offense when your star is off the floor. Like, look out. This guy's game is big time.
That one's off. Well, you ask the older generation about load management. They'll bend your ear about back in the day, Grant.
Oh, yes, we will. But it's true that today's players average more distance covered per game, even if they're not walking uphill both ways. So you got to take that into account.
Looking at who's out there for Portland now. Robert Williams checked in for Klingen. Avdia comes in for Kamara. Sharp, he's checked in for Grant. And it's Scoot Henderson in for Damian Lillard. Outside Joe, three-pointer. Avdia pulls it in. Avdia's got his 7th rebound here tonight.
And let's face it, this one was never really in question. They came out with purpose and just overwhelmed the opposition. A great win for the Thunder.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And a good performance to bring them their 18th win of the year.
And that'll put a little extra meaning on their next game. No team wants to go 0 for 4 against an opponent, no matter who it is.
And we've come to expect these kinds of strong games for Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.
Boy, his activity really stood out to me on the defensive end. He harassed ball handlers, came up with steals in transition. You had the feeling guys were looking over their shoulder, worried he was going to pick their pocket.
Avdia, good. .46 seconds left to play in the fourth. Wallace outside. Caruso outside. Puts up a three. Avdia pulls it in. Caruso against Sharp. Pass to Avdia. Henderson outside. Launches it. Williams grabs the board. And Robert Williams picks up the foul. So that'll be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. We'll go to the line to shoot two. The free throw drops for Williams. And so he hits both. Now here's Sharp. This one for three. No good on the shot. And here's Caruso. And so Oklahoma City takes this one, and by a big margin. A statement road victory. So impressive.
Statement indeed, B.A. It was in enemy territory, but they controlled the game and took the crowd completely out of it. That's how you win on the road.
And now we have Allie LaForce standing with the player of the game. Allie, take it away.
Shai, you were using those long arms to be disruptive on the defensive end. What's your focus at that end of the floor?
I'm just trying to be as active as possible. And like you said, getting my length involved, something I've been blessed with, and I just want to use it.
That activity, that length was noticed. Congratulations.
All right, thanks, Allie. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now, time for our player of the game, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander.